China has the biggest naval force on the planet, and despite such enviable and fearsome status, the Chinese government's official media outlet loves to spin doctor acts of harassment committed by China's Coast Guard and militia vessels into acts of provocation by the Philippine Maritime Patrols and Coast Guard. And even with ample documented evidence caught on video, they still insist in playing victim, as our Patrick De Jesus narrates of the latest brazen act of harassment in the West Philippine Sea.
A hole larger than 2 feet in height and 3 feet in width in the auxiliary room on the port side of BRP Bagakay near the auxiliary engine, and over a meter on the starboard quarter of BRP Cape Engaño. These are the damage sustained by the Philippine Coast Guard ships after colliding with China Coast Guard ships due to the aggressive and dangerous maneuvers of the CCG. The incident occurred past 3 in the morning earlier today in the vicinity of Sabina or Escoda Shoal, while the PCG ships were heading to Lawak and Patag Islands to resupply the personnel stationed there. 13 stanchion posts of the BRP Bagakay were also damaged after being rammed twice on its starboard quarter, while the engine exhaust of BRP Cape Engaño was also damaged. No PCG personnel were injured in the collision, and the resupply mission continued.
They didn't go back. They're still completing their mission as we speak. It's still going to be evaluated by naval architects, people with the right background to evaluate the seaworthiness of the vessel. But as I said, despite of these damages, the commanding officer of 4410 and 4411 still decided to pursue their resupply mission.
The Chinese ships stopped following when they noticed that the PCG ships were not heading towards BRP Teresa Magbanwa, which has been stationed at Escoda Shoal since April.
Therefore, we can just assume that the Chinese government thought that those 44-meter vessels are really intended to reinforce our presence in Escoda Shoal. But for the information of everyone, these 44-meter vessels is just going to carry out a routine resupply operation for our Coast Guard troops deployed in Lawak Island and in Patag.
The PCG said this is the worst damage their ships have sustained due to harassment by the China Coast Guard. The National Security Council denied and called misleading the China Coast Guard's allegation that the Philippine ships deliberately rammed into them.
That short video does not tell the entire story, no? It's a spliced video, it's a misleading video. It again shows China as the benevolent actor here, no? We again condemn this deliberate attempt by the People's Republic of China to change the narrative and create their own scenarios on reality of what happened this morning.
There is an existing provisional agreement between the Philippines and China, but it only covers the RORE mission to BRP Sierra Madre at Ayungin Shoal, and there are other discussions and consultations in other parts of the West Philippine Sea. Meanwhile, retired Supreme Court Associate Justice Antonio Carpio reiterated that the government should file a new arbitration case against China concerning the extended continental shelf. In the 2016 arbitral award, it was stated that China's 9-dash line has no basis to claim the entire South China Sea.
100% China will lose because they're so far away. The world will rally behind that arbitral award. So I've been pushing our DFA and our government to file another arbitral award.
Patrick De Jesus from the National TV for a new and better Philippines.